Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. Today is Gather Your Fragment Friday. It's the part of the week that I usually am like excited to look forward to because I'm gonna make all this great food, and today I'm like, I'm not gonna do a whole lot of food. You know that we're at the end of our not feeling well, and so which that means is that everybody's not 100. So the food is not disappearing very quickly in the household. Nobody's really feeling like eating a whole lot. So I'm kind of keeping things down to like a minimum for food and only making if everybody wants to eat. So there's not gonna be a lot of dinners, but there's gonna be a lot of food involved today. So I thought, let me show you, look at this, look at my honorary dog apron. This is so cute. I got this from one of my viewers, and it's very cool because she got it from the Animal Rescue Site store, which is very cool. So her name is Kathy Barron. Thank you. And it says what it is. It helps animals in need, which is very cool, and it's awesome. Like I like a lot of the aprons I get are just more cotton, and they wrinkle, and they don't always look as good. If I pull my aprons out right now, you'll see the wrinkle. This is like that nice polyester kind. And I remember way back in the day, Walmart, way back before they make all their aprons now, made theirs out of this material. And it's so nice because it doesn't wrinkle. And I'm like, I wish they would do that again. Well, here's one of those aprons. So thank you, Kathy. You're super, super sweet. So I'm going to wear my dog apron today. And then I also got this in the mail. I don't know who sent this. No name, Mimi, because that's my name as grandma. I like it. It says, excellent cook, especially desserts. Giver of the world's greatest hugs. A great listener. Fun. What happens at Mimi's stays at Mimi's. I thought that was super sweet. So thank you, whoever gave this to me. This is super sweet. I'm like, add that in my collection. Now I have 2 grandma mugs. How cute. How fun. So thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Always sending cute, fun things. I got to fix this real quick. I know it goes down. Someone told me, I saved the message of how to properly put this on. I just have to look it up and do it. So I hope it's not too distracting today. I need to go pin it down or something, but we'll just kind of keep going like this all day long. So you guys are awesome though. So I appreciate your wonderful things and blessing to me and to my family. So today is going to be just a little bit lower key kind of day. I know I'm going to make more of those cherry pies because I have one more pie crust, and I'm gonna make some more of those. I have that pumpkin, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do some pumpkin muffin or donuts. I figured they would like those, some pumpkin sugary ones. I think one of my viewers sent me a maple pumpkin, so I think I'm gonna do that today. And then cook my meat, because that's fun. And then we're gonna try our hand at some vegetarian dishes. So Brooklyn has been on wanting to seek a more vegetarian lifestyle, and so I told her that we would, you know, go beyond just like veggie burger patties, things like that, and try to come up with some like real kind of dinners that she can try out, because that's all new to me. And you look up recipes and you're like, are those going to be good? I don't know. So we're going to try making some of those today. And I don't know what else. We'll just see how the day goes, how I feel, how everything rolls in the household, but it's going to be a good day of making food. So first, I'm going to make the meat. We're going to get the meat. I'm going to get all the meat out of the kitchen so that doesn't affect our vegetarian meals afterwards. So let me get all my meat out of my refrigerator, get it in a big pot, puree up the veggies, put them in there for some extra nutrients, and we're gonna have a good little day. Sound good? All right, let's get going and have a great motivational, a great Gather Your Fragment Friday. Let's go. So I've got my meat cooking. I had already diced onions from the freezer from a long time ago. I threw those in there, and I've been saved. These are fajita ones. I'm just gonna puree these up, and we saved these up when we made like veggies cut up when Grandma was here. I think it was when Grandma was here. We've never used them, so I'm just gonna puree all these up. We're gonna put them all in there. It just adds extra flavor to your meat and a good way to use up those veggies. You can add this to your meat, make sure while it's cooking, which I'm gonna do, but you can also just put it into a big bowl and add the cooked meat to it because you're gonna heat up your meat anyway. So either way, good way to use up leftover veggies. Anything, add carrots, celery, spinach, anything you have adds to it, and it's good. So another thing we're gonna have this month are steaks. So I'm gonna just take our steaks, put them in a Ziploc bag, and I'm gonna put together a marinade. I'll put the recipe on the screen just to sit in there and soak, put it back in the freezer, because that way it'll marinate, and when we go to have them, we'll take them out and they can kind of thaw and absorb some more of that. right, so I'm doing good. So I have all my steak prep right here. So there's a month's worth of steak prep because we're gonna do once a week. These are cube steaks, we'll probably use those for something. So then I'm gonna get out my chicken and then do that, put those in bags with the same sort of spices. I'm basically using olive oil, soy sauce. I don't have lemon. I do have fresh lemons, but I'm just using the lime. It's okay. And then I have the seafood seasoning, even though it's not seafood. It has like lemon, what does it have in it? Garlic, rosemary, basil, red pepper, onion, mustard, lemon peel, parsley. Yeah, so it's just a nice mixture. So I'm going to put this in the bags. I'm going to just be using this up because the better marinated, the better tasting. So you need like your olive oil, you need the slippery, then you need like the acidity, either a lemon or vinegar or something like that. But I'll use lime and then some soy in there with that. That's going to be good. Put it in bags. Again, put it back in the freezer. It's frozen chicken. Put it back in the freezer. And then that way when we cook it, it'll thaw and then we'll put it on the smoker and it'll taste delicious. Now I've got all my chicken marinated. This will be great. Put it back in the freezer. When I take it out to make it, let it thaw a little bit, mix it up, absorb. It's easy. So doing food prep, and especially on your meat, cuts down hugely. So like that chicken, even though it might not all be grilled chicken that I do, because I do have a couple different recipes I'm going to try, it'll still be like spices and marinated and delicious, and you can always add more to it as well. So doing your meat, like cooking your meat like I am over here, this helps cut down on your dinner prep like hugely, because you don't have to pull out a frozen, especially because most forget, like I know I forget, and like never remember to thaw the meat before, the day before, or 2 days before. So if you have it cooked, you can just take it out, it's already cooked, and you just add it to your recipe. So that just cuts down hugely for that. I know this last couple weeks when we were needing some and I didn't have it, I had to pull some frozen out, and I was like, oh, you gotta like cook this, and it takes forever. It takes about this, it takes the same amount of time as it does usually to cook all of it together in bulk. So do that as a time saver. Another thing I'm gonna do is bacon. Usually I cook all the bacon. I get that big box of bacon and cook that. Well, I'm gonna do the turkey bacon this month. So I'm just gonna cook, there was just 3 packs, cook it on cookie sheet. I have a silicone liner. I'm gonna do it on there, put it in the oven until it gets crispy, then put them in Ziploc bags. That way we just pull them out and eat them. Just be something easy, not to have to cook. You can also put it in your air fryer, wherever you want. It's just fine. Doing it one time is better than doing it 3 different meals. Okay, so let's do something. Let's see if it's easier to clean up on the foil or if it's just as easy to clean up. Obviously, clean up on foil is gonna be faster, Amy. But does it really make a difference to foil or the silicone liner? Let's just see what the cleanup, let's see what the cleanup entails with all that. So I only had one for my big giant pan, so I use foil on this one. Okay, my meat is done. I'm just kind of sitting over there to let it cool off. Now I'm going to cut up my beef, like the roast things. These are London broils. They're partially thawed, so they're a little easier to cut. What you do is you get yourself a knife. How do you buy the, hold on, let me turn my music down here. What you need to do is you need to get a sharp knife. How do you get a sharp knife? I bought these at Sam's Club, Sam Club member mark. These are awesome knives, but what happens to knives, just like everything else in the world, they get dull. So you need to sharpen them. So how do you sharpen them? So if you go to the kitchen section and buy the little knife sharpener, no, it does not work. You need to go get a nice heavy duty, real knife sharpener. So this one, this is a diamond blade knife sharpener from, I think I got Lowe's. Right here. This will sharpen this knife to super, super sharp, like ridiculously sharp. Be careful with your kids. Another way you can do it is, I know Greg has done it over my windows in my car. I would not even ever know that, but if you, at the top of it, if you just slide your knife over it, it will sharpen your blade. I know all these things, I have no idea. So you just sharpen. It feels weird because I feel like you need to, like, there's a whole way to do this, but I don't do this. But as long as you kind of do it on an angle and get your blades sharp, that's all you need to do. I can't remember, yeah, it's the yellow. The yellow or the red, I think it's the yellow. The yellow has all the marks on it, so just do that on there. It'll get them super sharp. when you flip it over, you go the opposite way, right? Yes. I have to think about that for a minute. I know there's videos, you can YouTube them and find like the proper way to like make the angle right and do all these things. I don't do all that. I just want a sharp blade, but do this. This will sharp. And then if you go to cut it and it's not super sharp, then redo it. But it like that right there, you can't hear it, can you? There we go. That's super sharp. $10, you'll have it for life. So do this, and then I'm just gonna cut my roast here in tiny little strips and put them in a bag because these are gonna be used for our Asian nights, for whatever we choose to do, peppered steak, for ramen, whatever we wanna do, but just cut it real thin, put it in a bag, not even gonna marinate it because we'll do that when we make the dish. Okay, the meat is done. So now the house smells like bacon and beef. So now let me switch it over to the desserts or the baked items. So I'm going to do those cherry pies again because I've got the pie crust, and then I'm going to make pumpkin sugar, is it sugar? Sugar and cinnamon pumpkin donuts, baked donuts, something simple. I'm going to put the recipe on the screen. I'm just making my oil over here, melting. I'm going to put it all in my mixer, let it mix up, put it in a mixing bag, pipe it in, bake it. It'll be really good. I'm sure it'll be delicious. I was going to try to make one up with the bean recipe, like we do the chocolate bean donuts, but I was like, I'm just not feeling that today, so I'll use one that is tried and true and good. So I'll put the recipe on the screen, mix them up in the mixer. The best way to put these in your muffin pans is by using like a Ziploc bag and squeezing it in there. One of my viewers sent me a bunch of these. These work really good, but you can just use a Ziploc bag. Do not use the dollar store ones. They will explode. They do not hold the pressure. So use a good, like even the Walmart brand works really good. And then also take and spray your pans, and you can also make these in muffin pans if you don't have a donut pan. Okay, my other batch of bacon is done here. So taking the pans off, the silicone one was no big deal. I just let it soak. I've set it on my sink there, fill it up with water, let it sit for, I don't know, a half hour or so, and just wiped it off. I did use the metal scrubber, but it wasn't too bad. Well, this obviously is ready to do, but then you have to deal with the foil. The pan's not even dirty, so either one works. All right, waiting for donuts coming out. I'll do the next batch and then keep on going. donuts. Oh yeah, very good. I feel like basically you probably just take any muffin recipe and make it into donuts. I feel like that's true. I'll have to try that one day. We'll see. I've got 3 more in the oven. I'm gonna make the little cherry pies that I did. I got 2 rolls of this. So I'm gonna roll them out, cut them out, and then put them inside my muffin pans. Okay, so now all of the meat is done in the house, all the smell is out, and now all the delicious baked items is smelling good in the house. And so I've got the pumpkin donuts are done, I've got the cherry ones in the oven, and then I was debating like, when do I start my dinners here? And so as you know, we're having HelloFresh sponsor today's video, so thank you for sponsoring today's video. What I did different for HelloFresh this time around is do vegetarian meal. So because I told you Brooklyn has been wanting to get into trying more vegetarian meals, and I only know like veggie burgers and just like how you would switch over to a vegetarian. It's really not that way. Like you would just eat like a normal meat person, but that's not how that works. You need to adopt a whole different lifestyle. And so I thought, let's get us some recipes that we can try and do. And so she's not feeling 100. So Madeline, where's Madeline? Madeline. There she is. Madeline's feeling awesome. So she said she would help me today. So we just had to keep prickling on it. So we're going to try some vegetarian recipes. What do you think of that?
I like meat too much.
She likes meat too much, but
I'm willing to try it.
We're willing to try. So we're going to make this one today. Spaghetti with Brussels sprouts, lemon, and parm. That looks really good. I thought that looked really good. We're going to do Southwest stuffed zucchini boats. I thought that looked really good too. And then this one I thought looked like my favorite. It's Middle Eastern chickpea bowls. I think that's really good. We actually have that for our plans for our menu to eat for the week. So we're going to make them. Maddie's going to help me. We're going to see how they work just by getting them done, have them in the refrigerator. Just going to eat this weekend because no one's really eating dinners and that, so I'll have those in there to be able to grab, and then we'll make a variety of other ones too. Get mouth-watering seasonal recipes and fresh pre-measured ingredients delivered right to your door with HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. HelloFresh makes cooking at home fun, easy, and affordable. HelloFresh recipes are delicious. We have enjoyed trying these out as a family and trying out many different kinds, doing it. They have a variety of different kinds. You can do low-cal, carb-smart, vegetarian, and pescatarian. Whole lot of choices. That's what we're doing this time is the vegetarian option. You can enjoy variety, simplicity, and ease by making HelloFresh part of your back-to-school routine. HelloFresh offers a wide variety of quick meal options like 20-minute dinners or oven-ready pizza. And we all need those easy meals for during the week when life gets busy. It saves time and takes out the stress because the average trip to the grocery store is about 41 minutes. For me, it's a whole lot longer because once you're in there, you see a whole lot of things in the store you want to buy, and I have to drive home. But with HelloFresh, you can skip those trips and get everything you need to make chef-curated meals delivered to your door. So HelloFresh is going to give you guys 14 free meals and free shipping. So if you go to HelloFresh.com, type in the code AmyMaryon14, and Ruby's howling because she agrees. And Maryon14, you'll get 14 free meals and free shipping with your order. So we're going to start making our dinners. It's going to be delicious. Okay, Maddie and I both agree. Zesting is no fun, right?
No.
she did it and she had got her finger.
It was my first time zesting.
It was her first time zesting, and she scraped her thumb, and it was like my 3rd time zesting, and I scraped mine. I was in there, I'm like, I got this, and I'm like, I totally just did my thumb too. So.
And when I was washing my hand and cleaning it,
yeah.
I almost bumped into the camera and I almost fell over.
It's like a hazard right now in the kitchen. We don't want to go anywhere with that, so we're getting there. So we're gonna cook our pasta. It's almost boiling. We've got some butter cooking here. I think we're gonna do some. What I did is I chopped up the Brussels sprouts. We got those real. You're supposed to shred them. We just cut them up real fine, like as fine as we can. So now we're just gonna cook some panko. which will be neat because you're gonna toast it. So I'm excited for that because you know I'm loving the new panko thing. So panko and the chives, salt and pepper. So we're gonna do that to make it a little bit crispy, and then we'll cook the Brussels sprouts. Okay, so we've been making a little sauce over here on the stove. I didn't film everything. We put the spaghetti. I'm like looking at this going, I feel like we're gonna need a bigger pot. I think we are.
Aww.
Let me go get another pot. Hold on, that was so much work. Okay, I had to get a big pan because I want to mix it all in here. So we're gonna put everything in here, the Brussels sprout mixture in here, and then we're gonna put we made like a creamy, I'm gonna say Alfredo-y, but it's got lemon in it, mixture sauce. It'll be delicious. Okay, we tasted it. What do you think?
It was really good.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So it tasted like it said you can serve it with lemon. So I did it and then squeezed lemon on it, and I feel like that sourness tastes a little bit better, but really good. So here is this right here. What's it called? I was gonna say, what's it called? It's called spaghetti with Brussels sprouts, lemon, and parm. That's good. Delicious. All right.
I give it a double thumbs up.
Double thumbs up. I love that. All right, I'm gonna look at my mess here. She didn't go get some to Brooklyn, see if she likes it. I'm gonna wash dishes so we can start the next one. All right, I had my dishes put away. So now I'm gonna start on Middle Eastern chickpea bowls. These look really good. I'm sure they're gonna be delicious. I'm gonna do a bunch of prep, chop stuff up. Okay, so we did our chickpeas, tomatoes, and onions, and we put a little sauce on there, put them in the oven, they're gonna roast them, and now we're gonna come over here and we're gonna cook up our rice. So I'm just melting some butter here right now, and then basically I'm gonna add the onion, garlic, and pistachios. Perfect. Add all that in here. Okay, we're waiting on the veggies that are roasting and the rice. So we're gonna start on the next one, which are zucchini boats. Okay, so I've got onions sauteed on the stove. That's gonna be the rice mixture. This is gonna be like what, pico de gallo? Is that what it is? It's basically tomato, onion. It's got cilantro, lime, and salt and pepper. Always a delicious winner, so that's gonna be really good. Just mixing that up, smells so good. So over here, I'm just gonna saute the onions. Let me stir. And then we're rinsing our rice. We're gonna add rice, the spice, the veggie broth, mix it up, let it cook. We're gonna keep going. Okay, so basically this is all like in steps, which is really good. You've got your pico de gallo, is that what you call it? Yes, pico. And then I'm gonna take my zucchini, cut them in half, and then scoop out the inside. Rice is cooking, you just cook the oven. Then I put the spices in there. It's a Southwest spice. Coats the rice with the stock and the rice, let it boil. As you can see, I flung it over the side, that's why it's red flame. It'll get there. And then I'll put the lid on, let that cook. And then I'm gonna cut my zucchinis out, scoop out the middle, so I can roast those real quick. Okay, was anybody else dying when I was doing that? There's probably a way easier way to scoop out the middle of the zucchini, but maybe if you only had 2 or 3. Okay, my battery just died. So, was anybody else going with the zucchinis? That was a lot of zucchinis to scoop out the inside of, and it's no big deal if I wasn't feeling like 100 or like late in the day, because I've been doing this for a long time today, but we got there. So I'm gonna put on a cookie sheet, we're gonna broil those in the oven, and then we're gonna keep rolling. Okay, that was really good. Maddie and I just tried it. That's
Yeah,
good.
it was really
That's really
good.
good. So basically it's the rice with the chickpea on top, the roasted veggies. Put a little lemon juice on there, and then I have this garlicky sour cream. I'm keeping this separate to have, but that's good. So now we're waiting for the zucchini boats to roast, and then the rice will be cooking. We'll be filling those. We're gonna be going good, doing good. Give me 5. We're gonna get out of the kitchen in just a few. That was really good. I literally just sat and ate the whole plate. Delicious. Not the whole plate, but had them, the 2 that I had on this plate. That was good. You know, it reminds me of just like a haystack. You can basically dress up plain rice by adding the pico de gallo, the guacamole, all that delicious stuff on top. So that was really good. So good little meal. So I'm excited. My kids have all left me. I thought this would be my favorite. This is pretty good. This one's pretty good, like a creamy with the I hear you. The Brussels sprouts. This one's this was my favorite, I think, so far, and this one's not bad, just a different flavor. The Middle Eastern, like I'm learning, I made a chicken the last time, and it was just a different taste chicken, and it was good. It's just learning to get used to it, so all good things. So you know what, and I'm cooking hot dogs, hot dogs with the vegetarian food in the microwave, because I will have some that'll go, I need some protein, and I'll be like, it's veggies, people. So I'm done. Maxine's smelling, she wants to get up here and eat. You want all the delicious food. So I'm done, I'm finished. It's been a long day. It's been a long day for me. I'm fine with you. I'm not at 100 and just not feeling like on fire. You can see all my dishes over here. Let's just turn this way and they don't really see them. There we go. Does that look better? A little bit more. There we go. So it's just, I'm ready to be done today. So we've made 3 huge meals here. These will be a lot of meals to have for the weekend for sure, and then part of next week as well, which will be really, really good. I just ordered like the single serve individual like meal planning containers, so I'm like, that would have been really good to have those for right now, but it's okay. We'll have them for the next time we make it. So all right, so I'm gonna go. We got the cherry pies. The kids, okay, I've retracted. I said nobody likes cherry pies. Maddie and Steven have come out and keep eating and eating and eating the pies. They really enjoy those too. So good little things. And the donuts, winners, and now all my meat is done as well. So now I cannot worry about it. We can just chill and relax for the weekend. Start up next week, and then just making regular dinners with a little bit of meat prep that I did this week that will help everything. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed making new meatless dishes. I'm excited to save these and try these during the month for another time to make like individual bowls and stuff. So all good things. So I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a fantastic, I'm talking fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for Abundantly Blessed. And if not, I'll see you guys again on Monday. All right, we'll see ya. Bye.